up, squad? What's up? What's up? What's up? Y'all been in here early. I see y'all in here early. Whew, this is like an ATLien after dark, child. It is midnight. It is midnight in the ATL. It is midnight in the ATL. Y'all know they say the freaks come out at night. I don't know nothing about that because I'm in the house. I'm in the house, y'all. Shout out to all my members in the building. Shout out to Princess AG. All my mods, Miss Kitty Cat Queenie, C. Patterson. I see y'all. Nino Bright with the super chat. I see you. Let me see who's green in the building. Y'all put y'all aliens up. Shell Jones, Gina Ross, Beverly K, Donna, Dr. T. Turner, Shell Jones. Okay, wait. Beauty Magic. Sabrina. Hold on. I'm still looking. Takesha. Let me turn this music off, child. Takesha, I see you. Takesha, what's up? Wanda. Who else? Darlene. Okay. So far, Locks. Okay, everybody is in here. Okay, L. Rowell. We got some new members in the building. Hey, Kyle Lady P. I see you. Donna Robinson, Powerful. Hey, Powerful, how you doing? Cirilla is a new member, level 1. I see you, Miss Kiki. All my green is in here. I shout out to all the people who support me. I appreciate each and every one of you. I swear I do. And all my Patreons too. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all know who y'all are. Y'all got a special treat today. The Patriots got a special treat today. I don't even want to talk about it. I'm so embarrassed. Hey, Beverly K, Tisha Brown, Ebony Gentry's. More y'all strolling on in. I see y'all. Okay. Listen. She Mormon, Maryland. I see Terry Laws. I see you. I mention each and every one of y'all. Now, I wanted to come on live today because, we had talked about Tamar and her situation. We're still sending positive energy to Tamar Braxton and her family. A lot of things keep coming out every day. Something different comes out. I don't know who's leaking all this information, David, but apparently, somebody is telling all the blogs everything. And proof in point, now the 911 call has come out, honey. The 911 call has come out. And, most celebrities know that when you call 911, you already need to get your story together because you already know that TMZ, the Blast, or whoever else is going to get a copy of this 911 call. So Tamar's boyfriend called 911 and he reportedly spilled all the tea in this 911 call. Lord Jesus. Anyway, we're going to get to that. Also, I don't know if you have heard or not, August Alsina and Jada Pinkett, we talked about the whole red table talk and their entanglements. Well, August Alsina has come out with a whole song about the entanglement. And, he got Rick Ross in, and Rick Ross, messy ass, gonna rap about, his will powder. He's jaded and all of that. And y'all know he's a play on words about jaded and willpower. So we gonna touch on that for a minute as well. Thank you so much, Supreme Nina, for the super chat. I appreciate you. Now, I don't even know where to start. It's just so much. Let me go ahead. Let me go ahead and start. I just start with Tamar. Because the Tamar situation is very, very sticky, tricky. There is a letter that Tamar sent out to WeTV, in the weeks following whatever this incident is, if she, tried to commit, take her life. But her boyfriend, when he called 911, he specifically mentioned this letter. Now, according to this recorded call, Tamar's boyfriend, his name is David Adefesco. what is it? Adefesco. I want to say it right. He explained to the dispatcher that the singer had been having trouble with WeTV, which we talked about earlier. You know, she had changed her Twitter name to Tamar Braxton. She said she wasn't in control of her image, her pictures, her photos, her life anymore. But apparently, you know, she had made that known to WeTV how she felt. When he called 911 that evening, he also explained how those issues had come to a head before he found her unresponsive. According to 911 call Thursday night from the Ritz-Carlton in downtown LA, David said that Tamar had left a note before her apparent attempt, and he claims she was mixing alcohol with some type of prescription medication that was used to treat anxiety and depression. Now, the 911 call has been leaked. He was very, very, distraught when he made the 911 call, and people are listening to it and trying to decipher exactly what was going on in this 911 call. So we can listen to it. It is what it is, and it's not going to change what happened, but we can hear what he has to say. But my thing is, and I'll tell you after we hear it, but mostly it's like we've been speculating all this time. It's like, why is David telling y'all all the dirt? Isn't it his job to protect his girlfriend? I mean, I know she's not your wife. We understand that. You just a boyfriend. You're not the husband. But shouldn't he have protected her interest some kind of way? Like, he shouldn't be spilling all this tea to all the news media outlets. And anyway, I digress. Exactly. Kat said, who linked the call, child? Anyway, we're gonna listen to it. Hold on a second. Here it is right here, and we're going to talk about it a little bit. It's only like 2 minutes long. It is on TMZ. Hold on a second. Let's listen.
Fire paramedic operator 148. What's the address of the emergency? And what's the emergency?
My girlfriend is not responding.
Are you with her right now?
Yes.
How old is she?
She's not awake.
Okay, can you wake her up? Can you shake her and yell at her? Try to wake her up.
I'm shaking. She has a little bit of her eye open.
All right, sir. Like I said, we're on the way. I'm going to stay on the line with you.
Okay, she's been drinking. It's like a half a bottle. She's on medication for depression. I don't know how much. She sent a letter earlier. Anyway, just ask him to hurry.
I'm sorry, sir. You said she's on.
Just ask him to hurry. She's on medication. She takes medication. Like, she gets anxiety. I don't know if she's taking her medication or what. Or if she was very angry earlier on. She has trouble with the network. She just a company she's working with, and they did some things today. And she no way. This before. I hope this is not.
Okay. Yeah, when they're inside of the same room that you're in, you and I can disconnect. But until then, we have to keep our eye on her breathing, okay? Okay, sir.
You fucking network.
Well, she needs some help, sir. You guys should look for some help for her.
And it's come to this.
Right.
When do you get free? At what point are you really free? At what point can a company, can an organization control your...
How long has she been working for them?
They've taken away her happiness, everything. She held back everything.
Now, hold on. He said a whole lot in this 911 call. He said a whole lot. When do you get free? She's had problems with the network. Like he gave the operator like all the tea. Like all he should have gave the operator was, she's unresponsive. Please come help. I don't, she's not breathing, whatever the case may be. He should have gave the specifics, but why are you telling about this letter? She wrote a letter. She's upset. I don't understand. It's too much. It's too much. And this is her boyfriend. Like I keep telling y'all, everybody keep talking about, it's just her boyfriend. He got too much access. Like, why did TMZ or why did the Blast get a copy of this draft tweet that she sent out the other day where she was talking about how she felt? Why is, the Blast getting a copy of this letter? Look, it's a lot. It's a whole lot. I'm just sending positive energy to her because the letter, let's talk about the letter that she sent that coincidentally the Blast got a hold of the letter. Now, I don't know if WeTV sent the letter. I don't know if her boyfriend sent the letter. I don't know who sent the letter, but apparently the Blast got a copy of this letter or a copy of this letter. Now, in this letter, as you can see, it's very, very lengthy. In the letter, she said some scathing things. She said some of the things she said, it was like the final stake into the heart of her family came the day after you dug up a secret I'd never shared with anyone, a secret I was so ashamed to talk about that I hid it from my own mom. The fact that I had been assaulted and raped repeatedly from age 6 to 16, sometimes multiple times a day. She accused WeTV of exposing the situation on the show in front of her entire family and 100 crew members. Braxton in the letter told executives the experience made her feel suicidal. And she wrote, "You broke me that day, and I considered ending my own life then for the shame I felt." So there's a lot in this letter. Like, as you see, the final paragraph was, "What makes me cry desperately inside, however, is the fact that you won't leave me alone. I've been broken. I've been beaten. I've been raped. I've been abused repeatedly as a child and as an adult. But of all those experiences, this is the most traumatic. The fact that I feel like I'm a slave to you. I feel like I can't breathe, like you suffocate me, like I need some oxygen. I feel like I can't breathe and you are slowly killing me." Now, that is a whole lot. And the fact that she sent this weeks before this even happened. And again, why did the Blast even have this letter? Like, who is protecting her from, all of this? Like, some of this that's been leaking out, I just feel like there's some things that should be held, in confidence. Like, I don't know. I don't know. Again, like, David is just the boyfriend. I keep saying that David is just the boyfriend. Like, they're not engaged. They're not married. Like, I don't feel like he necessarily owes her anything. And I feel like at this particular point, he's spilling the whole tea. He's telling everybody everything. And I don't like that. I don't like it at all. It's a whole lot. Let me see what y'all saying in these comments. It needs to be told, put WeTV on blast. Okay. Reality shows are the demon. Okay. Vince was her protector. It's a lot. It's just a whole lot. And she said that David was the best man she ever been with, but I'm just like, I would need a man who protected my secrets, not someone who gave it away freely. And it just appears to me that he's just telling everything. He's just telling a whole lot. But I'm praying for her. I'm hoping that she comes out of this okay. I just hope everything is okay. And then especially with this WeTV show, Mona Scott Young is involved, and not to say, look, Mona Scott Young is known for trash TV. Okay, she's known for love and hip hop. She's known for allowing people to do what they do. Hell, some people have said, look, I haven't seen it with my own two eyes, but I know some people who have been on the set of Love and Hip Hop Atlanta who claim that Mona Scott Young, used to get them drugs to get them, crunk and high and to do certain things. So look, this whole situation with Tamar, I'm just looking at it. I don't know. It's a lot. It's a lot. People sell their souls for fame. That's what y'all saying. He talking to the operator like he's talking to her mom or her sisters. David lives in the real world. He can't handle Tamar's life. I don't know. It's just too much. It's just too much. And I don't know if it's this quarantine. I don't know if it's this pandemic. I don't know if it's this 2020. But apparently, things are coming out. It's like we are starting to see things for what they are, see people for who they are. And perhaps this is her way of seeing, look, her man for who he is. Because, look, I'm on the outside looking in. I don't know. But I'm side-eyeing David. I'm sorry. If somebody got to say it, I got to say it. So I just hope she comes out of this okay with a better team, a circle of people around her. Now, speaking of which, you talk about circle of people around you. Let's talk about these entanglements. I don't even know where to go. We've been talking about these entanglements, this whole Jada Pinkett and Will Smith and August Alsina and who's doing what and why. And Jada then came out and said it was an entanglement while Will said it was a relationship. Meanwhile, August has still been talking. He's still been doing interviews. He in his feelings, he make it seem like if he answered the phone, Jada is all for it, but he won't answer the phone. He walked away. He will not take the phone calls. Jada still wants to be in this alleged entanglement. Now, speaking of the entanglement, now August has decided to do a single. Honey, he got a whole single where he is singing about entanglement. We've been talking about it a little bit. Look, we was talking about it over on Patreon. I was like, bump it or dump it. What y'all think about this entanglement song? So look, hold on, let me see. Let me play like 5 seconds of it. Hold on, let me see if I can play it. Nah, that's a commercial. Hold on. 2, 1, 0, skip. Let's see.
Shorty leaning on my shoulder, got a question in my willpower. Jaded by her beauty, but her reputation real solid. Morning now.
So got Rick Ross on there, said he is jaded, and he talked about his willpower. I mean, the lyrics of the song in itself is like, wait a minute, what is going on? So hold on, let me read a little bit of these lyrics for you. Hold on, let me pull it up. Let me pull up these lyrics to this entanglement song for August Alsina. And we're going to dissect this really quickly. Hold on. Here it is right here. Okay. So the definition of entanglement. So August Alsina is offering a definition of entanglement. His definition of entanglement is it's when you're entangled in the sheets. He said, girl, I know that we don't call it a relationship, but you're still fucking with me. Entanglements is when you tangled in them sheets. Entanglements is when you tangled up in me. Entanglements, the number ones here is the biggest, is when you're getting in too deep. So he didn't already told you what entangle is. He said entangle is rolling around in the sheets. It's more than emotional, it's sexual, it's all of that. It's complicated. Exactly, Brenda. It's complicated. Now, Rick Ross, on the other hand, with his little rap, he said, shawty leaning on my shoulder, got her questioning my willpower, jaded by her beauty, but her reputation real solid. Y'all like my bars. Y'all like my bars. Okay, so yeah, he got the little Will in there. He got Jada in there. He said, moaning down the hallway, I can tell how you feel about it. Caught up in the matrix, and I doubt if I can get up out it. He mentioned the Matrix. Come on, Matrix. He said, living like there's no tomorrow. Met your boy with open arms. Tell you all my darkest stories. Promise that you won't depart. Okay, keys to over 40 cars, left me with a broken heart. Still I gotta get around. Favorite artist was Tupac. He didn't mention Tupac. Y'all want me to keep rapping? Okay. Watch a movie, then we freaking tangled up. I'm getting deeper. Do this shit like every weekend. Guess I'm just a little secret. Entanglement is when a man lick you till you tremble. Saddest part is I still love you, just to keep it simple. I'm being honest, baby. Don't want no strings attached. You just want a nigga that's gonna break your back. Half. No, I ain't about to play about that. You left your man to fuck with me just to pay him back. Don't you know that's cold-hearted? Once you gone, no coming back. Girl, you fucking with a youngin'. I be doing shit you like. Don't do talking when I see you. All your hearts, all you look, I done messed up now. All you hear is love sounds going round for round. You want a nigga that'll take you down. This is special. So yeah, I mean, we get it. We get it. But I mean, look, Regina says she like it. Do y'all like it? What y'all think? Is it you gonna bump it this summer? You gonna dump it this summer? Do you think it's too much? Do you think it's too much? Do you think he went too far with the song? Do you think he's being an opportunist? My thing is, I don't know. I just be looking like, was it a coincidence that Jada used an entanglement, the word entanglement, and then 3-4 days later, August Alsina comes out with a whole song with Rick Ross on the feature? Is it just a coincidence? Are they playing us? What is going on? What is going on? I'm just saying, are they playing us? Are they using us for social media? I'm just saying, Will Smith is smart as hell. He know how to play the game. I don't know. You said bump it. It's part of his promo. This is a new way of promo. They all in on it. Okay, Mr. Woods, I'm with you. I feel like they all in on it. Like, they probably sitting there pretending to be embarrassed, and all of them raking in dough. First of all, the damn Red Table Talk is the highest views ever for any show on Facebook at this point. And now here we come with August with this song, and here go Rick Ross with a damn bop. Exactly, CPR nurse. What we gonna do? We sitting there looking, we soaking it up, we drinking it, we bored, we on the quarantine, and at the end of the day, August Alsina and Jada Pinkett-Smith have made cheating great again. They have made cheating great again. Now everybody trying to get in an entanglement. Now y'all still swaying to the beat. Entanglement, hey, when I tangle in the sheets, entanglement, hey. So I'm just like, what the hell? We ain't singing about love. We ain't singing about black love, staying together, keeping the family intact. We not singing all of that. We singing about bad marriage for life. Exactly, Tisha. What we gonna do, Lord? What we gonna do? The quarantine got us all crazy. We've been in the house too long. We've been in the house way too long. I don't even know what to do. And then on top of that, we got Kanye. Kanye then went all the way to South Carolina and did a whole rally trying to get y'all to vote for him, that said all kind of craziness, talk about Harriet Tubman didn't free the slaves. She actually just freed the slaves so they can work for other white people. And it's like, Kanye, we back to the old Kanye, of course. Remember, Kanye said that slavery was a choice. Y'all forgot about that. Y'all gave him a pass about that. Now, now it's like, oh, remember he said that? Yes, he said that. Now, he is, again, a whole Trump supporter with 2020 carved in his head, and he gonna sit there in front of all y'all and beg y'all to vote for him while he telling y'all that slavery was a choice and that Harriet Tubman didn't free nobody. She just had y'all go work for other white people. I don't know what else to do. Child, 2020 is off the chain. 2020 is off the chain. Mental illness, is that where is his keepers? Where are his people? How did they let him out every day? Who scheduled this for him? I don't understand. Isn't he married? Doesn't he have a whole family? Then On top of that, he even said that he didn't even want his baby. Like he wanted Kim Kardashian to have an abortion. Like I'm just like, what? Like he didn't want North, but he's so happy he did. He almost killed his daughter. And I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? I couldn't even watch the damn rally. I tried. Somebody sent me the link and I tried. It was like, I can't decipher crazy. So it was no reason for me to even watch it. I don't understand. I don't understand. But anyway, that's all I got today. Look, I promise y'all I would come on at midnight after I done twerk for my Patreon people. But I would like to hear from y'all for a little while. You know, I'm not gonna make this a super duper long live, but there's a lot going on today that I'm just like, oh my God, I want to stay off. I put the link in if y'all want to call in and chit chat. We're gonna keep it to 3 minutes per person. 3 minutes per person. Please, please, please keep it to 3 minutes per person. I will listen to each one of you. Thank you so much, Kendra, for being such a great mod. You said those KS are using him badly. Those guys are just using black men. Okay. Look, they're using black women too. I saw a video the other day of this black woman who went and painted over the Black Lives Matter sign in Brooklyn. And, you know, she had a shirt on that said Jesus matters. And so she was saying that she is a Christian and she feels like the Black Lives Matter movement is against, you know, Christianity. And I'm like, what is going on with the world? I don't know. I think everybody's just going crazy. I honestly think the COVID is making y'all think crazy. The COVID, I don't know. Hold on. Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Labuto. Why I can't see your face, Labuto? I never seen you before, Labuto. Where are these fake? I don't see nobody with their camera on. That's another one of my rules. I need the camera on. I need to see who you are because I don't know if y'all some trolls or if y'all gonna like, oh, I don't know what's going on. They are being paid. Okay. Hold on. Throw the entire 2020, 2022. Exactly. Turner, just throw it all away. It's so much going on. What's up, Antoine Lewis? You said that ain't the COVID, sis. That's other stuff. What is it? I think it's something in the air that's causing people to go crazy. It is something in the air. Hold on, let me see. Cam me up. Labuto, you got to turn your camera on, hun. I add you to the stream, but you're going to be behind me. Labuto. Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. How you doing?
Pretty good. Your show just randomly came up on my stream. But yes, I am a troll. But however, I never knew about your show. So I'm just checking in. What are you guys talking about?
How are you going to ask me what we talking about? And it's a whole title on the video.
I don't see the title. Hold on. Shit. What? Oh, God. Hold on. Let me go. I don't see it. Well, first of all, I'm in the StreamYard, so I don't see a title at all.
So you didn't see a title when it came up on your YouTube channel?
I wasn't even paying attention. I mean, your show just randomly came up on my feed for some reason.
Okay. Well, I was talking about Tamar Braxton. I was talking about August Alsina.
Oh, okay. So yeah, Tamar Braxton. I mean, you know, I'm a dude, so I'm not really into.
Well, who is this?
I'm into chicks, but I'm just not into. Say what?
Who is this picture you have as your avatar?
Oh, this is a picture of Dasha K. She's a smoking hot model.
Oh, okay. So why do you choose to have a female as your avatar?
Oh, because I appreciate young, super hot models. I mean, you know.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm actually a big troll on the Sugar Shay show. You know who that is?
No, I don't.
Oh, do you know who Troy Terrain is? The Star Report.
I think I know who that is.
Yeah, he actually beat out Howard Stern back in the early 2000s. But yeah, she used to be on his show. But now she has her own little show. Yeah, it's Sugar Shay, SUGA But anyway, can I get on the topic of Tamar Braxton though?
Yes, go right ahead.
Okay, I know I didn't see any Skrilla, but so you know, I never really was a fan of any other female artists other than maybe like Sade or something like that growing up. But I think the problem with Tamar is that I think it's a level of expectation that she didn't live up to compared to her older. Who's the oldest? Toni Braxton.
Yeah, I think Tamar is the youngest. I think.
Okay, yeah. So I think she didn't live up to the expectation of the success or the previous success of her sister, and I guess to a degree that could
We
be.
can't hear you. I think
Can you?
you're covering your microphone.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Uh-huh.
So I guess to a degree that could be, disheartening to, you know, a family member. Like some people are really jealous of their siblings. Would you agree?
I agree.
Okay. So, she grew up in this family. I never really heard of her until like maybe a year ago. I've always heard of Toni Braxton because when I was a kid back in the early 90s. But I guess it's hard living in that shadow. I guess it's like, I don't know. I'm talking shit, but what about like the Jacksons? Could you imagine being like Randy Jackson? You know?
You have a point. You have a point. Well, thank you. Your 3 minutes is up. You spend most of it,
Don't do that. Don't kick me off.
I got you.
Is this your room?
Waiting. I have other people waiting.
Oh
but
my
thank
God.
you.
Okay, well, thank you for letting me contribute.
I appreciate it. Thank you for
Yes.
calling in.
No
All right.
problem.
Bye. Shout out to the newbies in the building. Shout out to the newbies. Stephanie, you ready? Stephanie, you next. Stephanie, you're up next. What's up, Stephanie?
Doing? Hi, how you doing?
Good. How you doing?
I'm good. I'm calling to talk about August Alsina.
Okay.
I was on your live when you did the Red Table Talk show with him.
Uh-huh.
And Jada has said it was 4 years ago.
Uh-huh.
But he was on her show 1 year ago. He just did another interview with Lil Wayne, and he was saying that he just stopped. He dipped from the relationship in 2018. So he was saying it was still going on.
Oh.
So he got mad.
So he went and did the song?
Yes, because he said he actually had a talk with Will, and he had a man-to-man conversation, and Will did give him his blessing. He said, but now Will saying he didn't.
I don't even know what to think. I just know that the song is a little bop. It's like, okay.
It is a little bop. It is a little bop, but he threw some digs in that Will talk about every time he leaves. Every time he see me pull up, he think I'm sleeping with you. And I'm still riding in your car. I still got the keys to your car. Ooh. He drawing something at Will. He beefing with Will right now.
Ooh. So is that why Will posted that on Instagram and said 2020 and showed the box hitting him in the head or something?
Yes. On YouTube.
Yes.
Oh,
it's too bad.
But that's all I wanted to say was she was lying about it, and he came back to correct her. It wasn't no 4 years ago. It was 2 years ago. He stopped messing with her.
Okay. Well, thank you so much, Stephanie. I appreciate you.
All right. Bye-bye.
All right. Bye. Oh, okay. Powerful, you up next. Powerful, you ain't on the camera. You know the rules.
I sure ain't. Not tonight.
Powerful. How you gonna break the
rules?
Tonight.
I know, Michelle. Not tonight. Not tonight.
Well, hurry up, Powerful. We waiting.
Okay, so Kanye, first of all, mental health is really serious. We talked about this the other night. Mm-hmm. And my thing is, if the Kardashian family, somebody need to be getting this young man some help. He has not been well since his mother passed.
I agree.
And right now, y'all are allowing this man to go on rants, and anybody can see that he is really having a serious breakdown. He's really having a serious breakdown, and he needs help. He's not going to take his medication. The only person that could get him to stay on his meds was his mother.
But what
is
his family there for? I mean, he's married with a whole wife and kids and got a whole circle of people around.
Listen, let me say this. He is there and I say this and I'm saying this because this is how I see it. He is, because for them, exploiting black men is what they do. He is their token nigger, and the ER I'm talking about. Because if they really cared about this man, they would have had him committed and for him to get some help. They're not doing that.
Mm-hmm.
This is not the first time he's gone on a rant like this.
I mean, but he had a whole a whole damn rally. Like, somebody had to organize it. Somebody had to, like, anyway, I guess it's just too much.
When people are bipolar, they go through it's mood swings.
Mm-hmm.
1 minute you're fine, next minute you go off the edge, then you come back. And if somebody asks him, he probably don't even remember what he said, because that's how it goes with bipolar.
Wow.
But I'm gonna get off of him. Now we're gonna talk about Tamar. I'm listening to the 911 tape. Yeah, I do think that her boyfriend just told a little bit too much. Yeah, he was upset. I guess that's the way he sounded on the phone.
Mm-hmm.
But from all of that he was saying, to me, that was a little too much. So at some point, I'm thinking that he's leaking all this. He may not be, but that's just the way I think. Now, when it comes to Jada and August Alsina, I like the song. I made him a ringtone.
Well,
they are making a mockery out of this. But like I said before, when we talked about Jada and Will, I said, when a man hurts, he hurts worse than a woman.
mm-hmm.
And this is a young man, and she hurt him down to the core, to the white meat. And I said that before. So yeah, he's capitalizing on what it is, and so is Jada and Will.
Yeah.
So she's getting what she deserves, and he's getting what he deserves. So that's it. But I just hope that if this is not a stunt, I hope that Jada and Will don't say anything, because what is going to become a tit for tat. Jada and Will say something else, August going to come out with something else.
Well, they both think of it, so I don't see where, I mean, people do that all the time with diss tracks and everything else. So
I think that they should just leave it alone. Just really leave it alone. Leave it where it is. At some point, let it die down. He made his song. Song is lovely. It's truthful. He's saying exactly what they did, exactly what she did to him.
You're right.
But I hope that Jada and Will don't comment on the song. Just leave it alone so this stuff can die down, because it's crazy. That's all I have to say.
Well, thank you, Powerful. I appreciate you.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And the ride along was really good today. Your little twerk.
Thank you.
But you didn't have that mask on your face.
Shh, don't tell nobody. Bye, Powerful.
I'm telling.
Bye.
Bye.
Hold on. Let me see who's next. Y'all just go look Glock topic. So you gonna break the rules because Powerful broke the rules, huh? Y'all just go just be disrespectful.
No, I was actually on camera, and then I was waiting. It seemed like my screen was freezing, so I was like, I don't want to go through that.
Okay, go ahead. How you doing, Glock Topics?
I'm good. How are you? Did you twerk today?
Yes, I did.
When?
Us on Patreon. Why y'all telling everybody about my twerking?
I mean, they can't go there anyway.
That's true. It's the last Patreon. It's the ride along Patreon I did. Okay. It's not at the beginning, but it's somewhere in the middle.
I'll tune in. But let me just touch on Kanye really quick. I do think he has a mental health issue. They said that years ago. He's bipolar. He doesn't want to take his meds. He just went on a rant about his wife wanting him to take his meds and trying to get a doctor or something. I got 2 minutes. My camera's on now. What? So.
Oh, really? Then you got August Alsina. Who you got back behind there? Let me see.
I was talking about that yesterday.
Oh, okay, come through.
But see, I'm freezing.
No,
But yeah, I think Kim actually does try, and I think he doesn't want to listen. And honestly, you can't get a grown man to do something he doesn't want to do. And his rant seemed all about them trying to get him help and him not wanting it. He said something about they try to get him into a doctor, they try to get him committed, and he doesn't want that. And that's obvious. He's rebelling against that. So he's gonna do whatever.
So what was the deal with him not having a microphone, him sitting up there with a bulletproof vest on? I didn't like it was a lot going on.
I can't understand. I can't explain the bulletproof vest. I can't even. I'm not even gonna go into that interview right there.
Okay.
But what was your other top? Oh, David. I was actually skeptical of David before the 911 call. Happy birthday, Kendra. I thought the 911 call was weird that he, like, if she's right next to him, I thought like he would be asking like, what could I do for her right now?
Mm-hmm.
Or like, it didn't seem like she was a concern at the time.
Yeah.
I don't know. But at the end, his tears felt real. I don't know. But it didn't seem like she was like an urgency.
But why you gonna tell the operator about her letter? Why you gonna tell the operator that she wrote a letter and she felt like a slave and now they free? Why you gonna tell the operator all that? You don't think that was a bit much?
Yeah, nah, he didn't need to say that. I mean, I understand him telling about the pills and the drinking because they might have something, to remedy that. But he didn't need to tell about the letter and all that personal stuff that we didn't know about. That is all in that call now. So he is like iffy, but I don't think he's wrong. I think he just talks too much,
Yeah.
And I don't think he's like media trained to know not to talk too much,
Yeah. Well, somebody wants me to replay the 911 call. Hold on, let me see if I can replay the 911 call. Hold on. Wait.
Oh, they kicked me off in the chat.
Oh, they did. You said you're going back to the chat?
I said they kicking me off in the chat.
That's okay, because I'm about to replay this 911 call. You can sit here.
Hey.
Fire paramedic operator 148. What's the address of the emergency? And what's the emergency?
My girlfriend is not responding.
Are you with her right now?
Yes.
How old is she?
She's not awake.
Okay, can you wake her up? Can you shake her and yell at her? Try to wake her up.
I'm shaking. She has a little bit of her eye open.
All right, sir. Like I said, we're on the way. I'm going to stay on the line with you.
Okay, she's been drinking. It's like a half a she's on medication for depression. I don't know how much. She sent a letter earlier. Anyway, just ask him to hurry.
I'm sorry, sir. You said she's on.
Just ask him to hurry. She's on medication. She takes medication, like she gets anxiety. I don't know if she's taking her medication or what. Or if she was very angry earlier on. She has trouble with the network. She just a company she's working with, and they did some things today, and no way. This before. I hope this is not.
Okay. Yeah, when they're inside of the same room that you're in, you and I can disconnect. But until then, we have to keep our eye on her breathing, okay? Okay, sir.
Just fucking network.
Sure. Well, she needs some help, sir. You guys should look for some help for her.
And it's come to this.
Right.
When do you get free? At what point are you really free? At what point can a company, can an organization control your...
How long has she been working for them?
They've taken away her happiness, everything. She held by everything.
So, yeah, about that.
You know what? I do think that if he does have something to do with it, everything he did was perfect placement. Like he tried to put the story out there so people had an idea of what really happened. Try to put the story on the network. If he did have something to do with it, I see like his plan is working. But I can't say all the way that he's responsible for something. It's just suspicious, you know?
No, I'm not saying he's responsible for it. I'm just saying it's just weird that he, as her boyfriend, as her protector, as knowing how, the media works, would go on there and say she was upset, the network, when will we be free? All of those things.
Yeah, that part was like
a lot. It was just a lot. So
I don't know. I'm glad she's responsive and she's awake, and she can talk when she's able to. Like she'll be able to. Well, I don't know if she will, but she'll be able to say her side.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, I'll go back to the chat now.
I'm praying. I'm sending positive energy her way. I hope like I said, 2020 is a year of revelation. So
I want to say one more thing because I saw somebody say that, oh, she was just smiling and happy on her YouTube channel. I smile and I'm happy every single day. That doesn't mean I'm actually happy inside,
That's true.
But that's all I wanted to say.
Well, thank you so much, Glock Topic. Y'all go support Glock Topics on his channel. See, he got his little green screen up, honey. He is doing it over there. Thank you, Glock. Okay, Ann Grace, you up next. Mr. Woods, you after Ann Grace. Hold on. Ann Grace, hello.
Hi, how are you? Sorry, I'm
Good,
not on camera. But
That's
the laptop doesn't have a camera on it. It doesn't work.
Okay. I'm not gonna beat y'all up too bad.
I wanted to say, I'm gonna start on Tamar, and I'm gonna say the part about a lot of times people look strong, but they're really not, and people smile every day, and you don't know what they're going through. I had recently made a post on my Facebook about this, and I was saying that these kind of people were heavy on my heart, so I was praying for them. And I said all of that to quickly say, so I got an inbox tonight from a young lady that I know very well who's smiling, who said that she was in this suicidal. She was going through a lot of depression and struggle. Yes, she's smiling, but she's at the lowest point of her life right now, and she doesn't know what to do. And so I say that to say, a lot of times people put on a front and they're smiling and they look like they got the perfect family, but you just don't know internally the hell that they're going through. You know what I'm saying? So I spent my evening praying her through this situation to get her at least to a stable place enough, and to make sure she gets therapy and help with that as we continue to pray. But this thing is real. It's really real. And I think for Tamar, I think she's been crying out for a long time in different ways. I feel like people look at her like she's so strong, but there were so many moments of breakdown. When they had that season with ATLien, there was a moment of breakdown. And if you go back to it, that was the moment where they revealed that secret about her being molested. So I said all this to say, I think when David was saying those things, no ill intention, but I think he was doing what Tamar would have wanted him to do, because she said in one of the tweets to her family, I would rather die before I let them keep me a slave in this contract. I think he was trying to make a way to say, I want the world to know, I want them to let her go out of this contract, free her from this whole thing that they're doing. They released that video that set her off. After all of this went out and everybody found out what they did, they took the video down. The video is taken down now. So You take the video down now. So that means she had to commit suicide. She already told you. You already knew her goal was she wanted to have a positive. This show was supposed to show her in a positive manner how she's grown. But the way that they did that trailer, nothing showed. It kind of showed like she didn't change. They were saying that they botched it up, pieced stuff together, made it seem like she was saying one thing when she said a whole nother thing. So it's a lot why she would have really lost it, like really lost it at that point. So that's my perspective on that. And with Kanye West, I'm going to go really quickly. The girl Candace from the Housewives of Potomac did a whole video to the Kardashians about him today. And she said a lot of what Powerful said. It was she was really saying that she felt like they was capitalizing on him. They really didn't care about him as the person. He was a token for them to make. She said all of that, and that this man needs help. You guys need to do whatever you need to do to get him committed. But yeah, she did a whole live on that today. So hopefully they do the court petition thing that they're talking about where they can get him in against his will. But that's it.
Okay.
We'll see. But I'm praying for them both. You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Ann Grace. I appreciate you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye. Mr. Woods, are you awake, Mr. Woods? You look like you was falling asleep over there.
Girl, I was like, trying to get it together. How you doing, Michelle?
How you doing? Good.
I'm doing good. I did see you this afternoon. You look good, girl. You always look good. But anyway,
y'all gonna keep that Patreon. Y'all just gonna tell everybody. Dang.
I didn't say specifically what I was talking about, girl. I seen you a couple of times today, girl.
Okay, fine. Okay.
But so what I was gonna say was, this. I'm gonna start with August Alsina and them first, okay? And because that's gonna be real quick. August Alsina's album it sold less than 20,000 copies. It streamed less than 20 streams. So 20,000 streams. So there's keywords to like the marketing stuff that they have going on. You know what I'm saying? Like he's coming out, like they came out after his album came out. He did his little docu-series. He did his interview with Angela Yee. Then all of a sudden the record sales didn't come out. Then Will and Jada released the Red Table Talk. And then everybody's focused on this keyword of entanglement. We didn't make this a hot topic word for the 2020. You know what I mean? So now he got a song. Rick Ross didn't drop that hint of that song for no reason. You remember whenever he released that video that we talked about on here? So they already knew what was going on. You know what I'm saying? With that situation, I feel like everything is propaganda to me. I really do. Like if you pay attention to the little things that they got going on with this situation, everybody is paying attention to this song. That song, August Alsina kind of makes the same songs, but I like the song. I'm gonna dance to the song in the morning. So you know what I'm saying? Like I'm
you little two steps to the song. I like it.
You know what I'm saying? It's a good song. Now, as far as I'm gonna go to Kanye next, because Kanye, and the only reason I said about Kanye is a wasted space, a topic, period. Okay. So let me tell you what Charlamagne the God said. They were talking about it this morning about his press conference and stuff like that. Charlamagne the God said this. He was like, Kanye got an album coming out. That's what he's doing. Charlamagne said that at least 4 times. You know what I mean? If you go back on social media, he just said that he's gonna back out and he's gonna focus on his music. What a coincidence! What a coincidence! You know what I mean? This is something that he's learned the magic of the game. He dates I'm not gonna use no derogatory language, but she came in on her back. They all came in on their back. They all date token black men. They all do that, and we've seen this with Kanye for years, and we lost Kanye. We haven't until he's lost all his friends. He even tried to drop Jay-Z's name for what? You know what I'm saying? To get people talking and that's what we got to do. We got to pay attention to the small stuff when it comes to people like Kanye and then August Alsina. Now, let me go on and throw that over there for a second. So with Tamar, this is a serious matter to, a lot of people because being suicidal in a time like this is high. It's really, really high. You know what I mean? Like we all going through a lot of different stuff. Like we find different outlets and different vices, positive vices at this point. I even myself have had issues in this pandemic, and it's all new because we're learning how to deal with ourselves, right? So we're not able to go out in the free world and do what we want to and stuff like that. And I think with Tamar, like the young lady said before me, Tamar has been wrestling with this. That Iyanla episode was the most horrific thing to watch on TV. She ate Iyanla up. You know what I mean? Like Tamar was fighting because she didn't want to talk about it. She didn't want to release it. And whenever it did come out, Tamar was done. She was fighting for that secret not to come out even on there. And I'm not too for sure which one of the sisters said it. I want to say it was Trina, but Trina pulled it out. You know what I mean? So now she's talking about this stuff. And it seems like during this movement that we're in with social injustice and things of that nature, these Black women in reality TV are trying to move past these villain things. And I said this before, you know what I mean? And I just really hope that Tamar is getting the help she needs now. As far as David, I'm 50-50 on it. He's an African man. He seems like a clean-cut guy. I really think he just was talking too much because he didn't know what to say. But if she's in some type of contract agreement and there's probably going to be some type of lawsuit or something like that, I mean, he probably did drop that information.
But even if there's going to be a lawsuit, though, you don't think that's a lot to say? Like when you, there's certain things you don't say when you in legal entanglements.
I mean, yeah, there's not certain things that you're not supposed to say. But I don't think he's media trained. But at the same time, I said this in the chat too. Tamar got a show coming out next week. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, what do we believe? And I don't know the stunts and shows of Hollywood. I'm not trying to say that, and I want to do that to Tamar because when she was sick, she was sick. But it's just like, what is really going on behind the scenes? But then when you think about WeTV, think about Master P and Romeo. Think about Dame Dash and his whole family.
Well, you know what I mean? It's not even, to me, it's not even WeTV. It's that Mona Scott Young is involved. And we already know her stunts and shows with Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, and I did see that Tamar didn't want to work with her. Like Tamar didn't want to work with her, and then somehow she finagled her way up in there, and she was executive producing, I think, this new show that Tamar got out. Because as much as Tamar is trying to move away from everything, they chopped it up like Tamar was, still the same Tamar, but she don't have no more fight in her. You know what I mean? Like she doesn't have no more fight. She wants to be free from WeTV. They not paying them enough. Like we talked about that too. They were getting paid $10,000. Like that ain't nothing. Like, you know what I'm saying? And they've been on just as long as the Kardashians. So at this point, everybody else is sitting back, probably collecting their coins and waiting. But Tamar is trying to do something else because, I mean, how do you go from winning a celebrity Big Brother and then you're going through all this turmoil? You know what I mean? So it's some type of stuff that's going on behind the scene that we don't see, and I feel like that's why Nene spoke up. You know what I mean? I feel like they trying to come together and stuff like that. And, people are still being shady and people are still being trying to make these women to be villains and they're trying to elevate to something else. You know what I'm saying? Like it's tough to see. It's so tough to watch. But at the end of the day, it's a sad thing to say. These people at these corporations, they still got checks to be made. They ain't giving a damn about us as Black people. Do you think they care? No, they created these characters and these personalities, and they want what they want, and they're gonna get what we want. Because guess what? We're talking about it, and we're friends at Tamar. So I mean, like, I pray for her, man. Like, I really do. Like, that secret is something that you're not supposed to do to somebody. Me being from the same background, you don't do somebody like that. You have to give them an opportunity to tell that story for themselves. You know what I mean? Like, and in Hollywood, and you pulling out a secret like that, it becomes more traumatic, regardless if you're a 2-year-old person or if you're a 43-year-old woman. It's affecting her because she didn't want anybody to know. And in the Black community, we don't talk about that stuff. We keep it in-house. So now the whole world is witnessing this lady go through this stuff. And I heard that it's going to get worse amongst the family. So, I mean, that's all I got to say. I'm going to try to leave it on a positive note. I do like the August Alsina song. that's the propaganda. Like, we could throw that away. Kanye, we could throw that away. But I'm praying for Tamar. So
Right.
yeah, that's all I gotta say.
Well, thank you so much. As always, Mr. Woods, I appreciate you.
Of course. Have
All
a
right.
good night.
All right. You too.
Bye bye.
Bye. Hold on. Oops. Brandon. Brandon. You next, Brandon. I clicked you in too quick, but you how you doing?
Hey, Michelle.
Hey, how you
Oh,
doing?
I'm glad you can hear me. I tried to get on with you a couple months ago with Peter, but we were having audio issues.
Oh man, you know I was supposed to be on with Peter tonight. I forgot to give him a call back.
Oh man, you have to let me know when he's back on. But I just listened to Tamar's boyfriend's 911 call, and honestly, I don't feel like he released too much information. Just given the situation at hand, if I'm calling 911, I'm not trying to be too careful with my words because, to be honest, I don't think that my 911 call would be released to the public for people to judge and criticize. So I think that he was just trying to give the operator as much information as he possibly could in that moment to rush the urgency of the responders to get there. Um, I mean, if Tamar was laying there, um, not responding, yeah, I want to give them all the information at hand that she's dealing with X, Y, and Z, that this happened earlier. Because if she wouldn't have responded, that would have blown up. You see how? Look at the Whitney Houston situation. That blew up to be a whole thing years later, even still to this day. So I think that that's what he was trying to communicate at that moment. But as it relates to Tamar, um, it's sad. It really is. And whether it was a publicity stunt, because we all know that she has a show coming out at the end of the month, we should take this moment as a lesson to say that we should be treating people with kindness, because you never know what people are dealing with and what people's next tick tick boom is.
You right.
Your comment of, Michelle can't dance, or I don't like Michelle's glasses, or what it could be, that last comment that sends you over the edge. And
I would hope not, but yeah, I get it.
I mean, you know what I mean.
No, I get it.
You,
Yeah,
Michelle.
because things compound. You know what I mean? Like, you never know what anybody is going through. You're right.
You never know. Now, we all know how dramatic Tamar is, and you could say a whole lot about her. But what you could also add to that list is that she's still human. You could also add that she's been through a lot. We've seen it, through the divorce, the divorce, the situation with her and Kate Michelle, just a lot. I don't know that I've seen anything positive about Tamar. If she's singing, then we're saying that she's lip singing. If she's trying to make a statement, then we're saying that she's too combative, or she's too dramatic, or she's ratchet. So if you're always hearing negative things about yourself, that could just be the final straw.
Right.
So
you're right.
That's all I got, Michelle.
Well, I appreciate you, Brandon. Where you calling from?
Dallas.
Yeah, shout out to Dallas. I appreciate you, bright smile. Everybody love your smile. Thank you so much for calling in. I appreciate you.
Absolutely. You have a good night.
All right, you too. Who's next? Who's next? Trina. Hey, Trina.
Hey, Michelle, can you hear me?
Yes. How you doing?
I'm good. Okay, I just want to say prayers up for Tamar. I don't really have any commentary on that. I wanted to speak about August. I've been doing a lot of research, and I've been a fan of August since the beginning. I'm from Louisiana, so I know where he's coming from. But he has been very transparent and open about his entire life and his entire journey since the beginning of his career. He hasn't just started talking about his relationship with Jada. Now, I do believe, I also admire Jada and Will, and I know they're a very powerful couple. I do not for one bit believe that August just openly came out and spoke about their relationship without him having a conversation with Jada and Will and them saying, okay, go ahead and
He
we'll
did
start.
say they got a courtesy call, remember?
Yes. But Angela Yee even said that before she even did the interview, she told Will and Jada that she was going to bring up that topic. And before the interview was released, they also got to see the whole interview before it was even released to the public.
Mm-hmm.
And I believe that they decided, but since everything happened the way that it did, that they were going to help him get his career back on track. I do believe that that whole entanglement that Jada was speaking of was to promote his song. I believe that Rick Ross coming out with that video saying August need to make a whole entanglement album was also for promotion. And then he spoke his truth. Now, being a fan of hip hop and R&B, artists have always used their struggle to bring their music. Look at Tupac when he did Hit 'Em Up about Biggie and Faith. And
Mm-hmm.
he came hardcore. Mary J. Blige made songs about her breakup with KC. Beyonce made a whole Lemonade album, and then Jay-Z then came back and piggybacked off of that and made an album.
Mm-hmm.
Usher did Confessions about Chili, and then he did Raymond versus Raymond about Tamika.
Yeah.
That's just the nature of the business. Yes, it's messy, but it's selling. And even when Will, after the song came out an hour later, Will did this little cute video on and released on Instagram where he said if 2020 hit you like this with the box, but the last thing he said is I'm a team player.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all he had to say is it's all a part of the game.
Yep.
Jada and Will made money off of the red table talk. Let August make his coin. He a
Right.
young man.
Right.
I'll get entangled with him. You know, it's a bond.
He said you're
Let him
getting
have it.
all
And as
right.
far as Kanye, I think Kanye, I understand bipolar. Kanye is in a dark, dark place. And we have to pray for Kanye because mental illness is serious and he's in a dark place. He's been on Twitter for the last couple of hours just spilling tea and saying all types of things. So I
Hmm.
don't know if it's a publicity stunt combined with him having a bipolar episode, but he definitely needs help. He really does. And
Yeah.
that's what I wanted to say. And you look beautiful. Hi squad, and thank you for the compliments.
Thank you. Thank you, Trina. I appreciate you.
You're
Thanks.
welcome.
All right.
Good night.
Good night. Whew. Okay, Steve, you up next. Steve, hold on. Let me get you in here. Steve McNair.
Hey, Michelle.
Hi, Steve.
Hey, listen. When I
How you
stayed in the
doing?
DM, I'm pretty good. How about yourself?
Good.
Yeah, when I stayed in the DMV a few years, well, not a few years ago, but about 20 years ago, me and Tamar dated actually, and she was staying in Severn, Maryland, which is part of the DMV, Baltimore, whatever. And there were times when we would go out, like she would just like randomly just cry sometimes. It was like literally it was like the oddest thing. Like we'd be at the movies, start crying on a date, start crying. It was just the oddest thing to me. Like, and we dated for like like 2 months, but it was just too much for me. Like, I didn't know what was wrong with her. She didn't really open up to me. She said a few things about her family here and there, but I don't know. It was just really weird. I can't explain it, but she was like that back in the day.
Oh wow. That's deep.
Oh yeah, definitely.
So were you dating her? Well, never mind. I ain't gonna even go there. Thank you so much, Steve, for spilling us the tea. I don't even know what to ask. I don't.
You can ask me anything. I mean, what? I mean,
look, I don't want to be out in her personal business in this time of need and struggle. Like we could get petty after we figure out she out of the hospital. We don't want to
okay.
be while she in the hospital.
But it's been an ongoing thing, though. Trust me. I mean, I don't know what was going on with her. I met the family a couple of times, but it was just odd. I mean, yeah. All right, yeah.
Thank you, Steve McNair. I appreciate it.
Yeah, no problem.
I don't know. Y'all say he lied. I don't know. I'm not gonna. Okay. Okay. Egypt. Hey, Egypt. How you doing?
Hey Michelle, what's going on? You know what you say. You digressed, so digress.
Yes, I just had to go ahead and digress. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'm not. I don't want to know. I don't want to know.
So, oh my goodness, it's like every week, every day it is so much more just chaos just going on and being added. And we are going through some tough times, and it's like we don't have room or time or space for the simpleness. So I did see the Kanye video. I wasn't really trying to watch, so I didn't. But of course, so much about it all day long. So then I've seen bits and pieces. But recently, he is so he's been, the Twitter fingers, and he is calling out Kim and Chris. He talking about that he was been calling them, they ignoring him. This is what
That's what Kanye saying on Twitter.
Yes, child, and that he's sick of them at one point, and they trying to drag him to a doctor. He not going. He feel like the guy from Get Out. I was like, now I want to do Michelle know this. Being as though
I'll be paying. Hold on, I'm going to his Twitter right now. Keep talking. Tell us some more.
So I was like, okay, so that was
there he is. He said an hour ago he was gonna focus on the music. He said Donda is coming this Friday. He posted a list of the tracks for his album called Donda.
So isn't that's his mom's name, right?
That's his mom's name, yes.
Okay.
He said West's children will never do Playboy. Okay, that was 2 hours ago. 2020 vision. Okay, he drew something. Okay, I don't see nothing else.
I think that might have been like a little earlier because it's like the reports just came out about it like not too long ago. I'm not on Twitter, so I don't know from being on there. I'm not a little bird. I don't tweet.
Unless he deleted them. Yeah, I see it, but yeah.
He might, but some of the so how people capture and screenshot. So that's what I seen, and I was just looking over, and I was like, wait a minute, well, when did this go on?
Yeah, everybody said he deleted them, so we'll find them later. But yeah, that's crazy. Somebody said he told Chris to unblock him. What?
He
Hold on. Glock Topics said they on his page. Let me go to Glock Topics and see. Glock Topics always keep up with the stuff. Let me go to Glock Topics. Hold on.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on. Let me go to. Oh, here it is, right here. Okay. I put my life on the line for my children. That North mother would never sell her sex tape. Okay. I put my life on my God that North's mom would never photograph her doing Playboy, and that's on God. I'm at the ranch. Come and get me. Okay. Ooh, this is a lot. Everybody knows the movie Get Out is about me. Chris, don't play with me. You and that Kanye are not allowed around my children. Y'all tried to lock me up. Ooh.
See?
If I get locked up like Mandela, y'all know why. Kim tried to bring a doctor to lock me up with a doctor. Shia is crap. Oh God, come and get me. This is the Exodus, like Pusha said. Oh. Chris and Kim, call me now. Then he put a screenshot of him trying to text Chris. This is Yay. You ready to talk now? Anna Wintour always showed me love, but when I told her I was going to Gap, she looked at me like I was crazy. Then she called back, kissing my ass. Oh. Okay, there go the screenshot of him texting Chris and said, "Are you avoiding my calls?" He's doing a lot. I love my wife. My family must live next to me. It's not up to E or NBC anymore. What does that mean? They don't live with him? I'm so confused. Kim was trying to fly to Wyoming with the doctor to lock me up, like on the movie.
Yeah.
Because I
So
cried.
you know he been in Wyoming.
Oh gosh.
I know. Just look. What's your word? I digress because
he is out there. It's just done. He is
yeah,
out.
he fried.
And
I just
because it looks like he's out there alone. You know what I'm saying? He ain't got nobody. His wife, his family, like who we got.
And so what I'm trying to figure out is, so where's his, black family at? Like, where are they? Because listen, we all have somebody like that in our family, but we snatch them up. Somebody has the power to snatch them up, because my husband couldn't be out there like that. Like Candace said, my husband, I couldn't do it. I wouldn't do it. Like, you represent me, you're a representation. I don't care what's going on. He's not gonna be out there bulletproof vests and saying weird stuff about Harriet. I was just like, they was like, he didn't see. I was like, now what he didn't did. To me, him and Terry Crews is running race to race on just saying like the simple stuff. I'm not into canceling people, but it's like,
they canceled him when he said slavery was a choice, didn't they?
Oh yeah, well, yeah. I mean, they brought that up too earlier, and I just was like, "Ooh, child, this I mean, go get what was the people back in the day? What was the people called? The orderlies?
I don't know, child.
You need some people that can take.
The cousins did blackmail him. They stole his laptop and tried to blackmail him in order to get it back. Remember, he had to pay to get his laptop back. He put that in a song.
Oh my goodness!
You're right. Money changes people. It's interesting because like Diddy say, more money, more problems. The more money he got, he probably alienated himself from his family. It's sad.
I feel bad though. Like, what is he needs help?
Yeah. Well, anyway, we're gonna pray for Kanye.
Yes, we're gonna pray for Kanye. We're gonna pray for Tamar. We don't know what's going on. Family, personal, is so much. We was just saying this the other day, the same way with Nene. I just been keeping them in prayer because there's so much that goes on. We don't know, we don't see. Only people are privy to that, the people that are close to them. Some people are in their best interest, some people are not. So, they're just in my prayer. I really don't want nobody else leaving this earth. There's been too much of that going on with COVID and other things. So, they're in my prayers.
Well, thank you so much, Egypt. I appreciate you.
Yes, no problem. I'll see you later.
All right. Bye.
Oh, y'all go purchase Elaka book. It is so good.
Yes, we put it on it's in the community tab.
Yes. Please purchase. All right, bye-bye.
Thank you. Hold on, y'all. I got Sunrise Speaks and T Brown, last two. Sunrise.
Hey, Michelle, how are you?
Hey, how you doing?
Good. Hey, everybody in the chat. In terms of Jada and Lil, look, that's married folks' business. Ain't none of my daggone business. Let them be. They've been doing this crap for years. Ain't nothing new.
They have.
That's they.
I mean, we can't let them be, because my thing is they put it out here for us to talk about it. If they wanted us to let it be, they wouldn't have did red table talks and interviews about it, in my opinion.
No, I hear you. That's very true. I guess I've grown to just not have an opinion on it at this point, because they going to do what they do. They married folks. Y'all do what y'all do. That's y'all business. If y'all want to share it, that's fine, but ain't none of mine.
Right.
In terms of Tamar and Kanye, I really feel bad for Tamar. Like, I enjoy like her new hair show, and I couldn't even watch it tonight. Just like knowing her current condition, like I just had to turn it off and change the channel, because I just, it's on, like, she's on my heart. Like, I really do hope that like she comes out of it. I do think that David genuinely does care for her. I think that he isn't media trained. my only concern with that phone call is that, like, I would have been in distress. Like, if my loved one is sitting there, like, not responsive, I wouldn't have been having, like, complete sentences. Like, I would have been shaking her. I would have been crying. I would have been calling for help from somebody else.
Mhm.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't have been able to formulate complete sentences. That's my only concern. Like, God forbid you spending so much time talking that you could have did something to help her in the interim of 911 getting there.
That's what it felt like, but
You know.
yeah, I'm trying not to judge him too harshly, but I don't know. I mean, the truth always comes out eventually, so we'll just have to wait and see.
Right. I mean, I definitely don't think he's shady. The conspiracy theories kind of just bother me sometimes. Like, oh, he did it. Oh, he had voodoo. Oh, something was wrong. Like, everybody has their conspiracy theories, which I suppose that they're entitled to. But I don't get those vibes from him personally. Tamar has always been open about struggling with, with certain things. And I just think that she's at her breaking point, which a lot of people are with all of this stuff that we're dealing with. We just had Jazz Ho Fly and, like, just other people who have, committed suicide. And even Nick Cannon was just talking about it. Like, it's just not, like, mental health is not a game, especially in our community. And I'm glad that Charlemagne talks about it so openly now. I think that him just being an advocate about it and having the platform that he does helps, like, so many. In terms of Kanye, I have an aunt that's bipolar, and when it's like every couple of years, like it will be like long term when she like that she's cool, and then every couple of years it'll be like a manic episode, and when it's bad, and you gotta keep in mind that you're dealing with adults. You can't force them to do anything. You can't like, everyone's like, oh, if it was my husband, I would yank him up, or like, and I get that, but at the same time, with as huge as a person as he is, nobody can stop Kanye. Kanye gonna do what Kanye gonna do. And I don't care what Kim has tried to get to him. Chris is the queen of PR. You don't think she tried to get to that man?
Well, clearly, I mean, according to his texts,
she is the queen of PR. She not trying to deal with all of this. You know what I mean? Like, I think that they have tried. I would not be surprised if they begin to separate themselves from him and perhaps get restraining orders and everything else, because the man done gone crazy. And what Chris is not going to do is mess up her coin.
There you go.
That's what she not going to do. She ain't not near one of them. Not any of her children. She is going to mess up their coin.
You're right.
So, I can see a real divide coming up soon between them and Kanye, and that's going to be even sadder, because he's already isolated himself without having his mom and his family. And you would think that you would have like an aunt or an uncle or anything like
right,
that. Like somebody from like your original core. But I think in that kind of manic depression that he's in, he don't trust nobody, he isolates himself, he don't listen to nobody. In that kind of thing, you're only listening to your interpersonal thoughts, which are already batshit crazy.
Yeah.
Like, you don't even have a willingness to listen to anybody else.
Right. Well, Sunrise Speaks, thank you so much for your input. I certainly appreciate you calling in tonight.
You are very welcome. And I seen that twerk, girl. It was a little too cute for me. It was a little too cute.
Oh, so y'all want a ghetto twerk? That's what y'all want, a ghetto twerk? Y'all want to get out all fours and lift up a leg or something? I'm just saying.
You from the A. It was a little too dainty. You was a little too dainty with it, sis.
I'll try again, maybe. I don't know. I'll try again.
Have a good night, y'all.
Thank you, Sunrise. I appreciate it. Bye. Oh, y'all killed. I thought my twerk was cute. T Brown. What's up,
Hey,
T Brown? You the
girl.
last call.
Okay, so first of all, you look cute, Michelle.
Thank you.
You blending in with your green screen. I'm mad everybody got to hear they talked about you in the chat. Then they can tell you I'm not their friend.
Huh?
Your green leaves.
I know my leaves on my shirt. Yeah.
So look, why did Egypt look like Tracy Braxton?
Oh gosh. Look,
Did you
T.
notice? She looked just like Tracy Braxton.
I did not. I did not. I did
You
not.
need to rewind. Do I need to give you a minute?
No, because what did you got? Look, T. You the last call. You gonna make me rewind my own show.
You need to go back and look. She looked just like Tracy Braxton, girl. She was even doing her head like Tracy Braxton. Okay. So let's rewind this thing back to 2019, okay? Because it's 2020 and we need to all see stuff clear. I
Oh,
mean,
Lord, we gotta go back 2 years.
yeah, not 2 years. We in 2020. That's in 2019.
Okay, go ahead. Okay.
Okay, so listen. So we talking about Tamar now. Please, no one try to shoot the messenger, okay? But I'm just thinking about this thing, and in 2020, everybody's vision need to be clear. We need to stay woke. I got my first question is, when it comes down to suicide, these celebrities, don't somebody, a sheriff or some, come out and say, we have confirmed that it was Tamar Braxton up in the room, and it was a possible suicide. She's being taken to a facility nearby.
What do you mean? A sheriff or something? They have the.
I mean, do they got to be dead for the sheriff to get on a CNN somewhere and say that?
Nobody is going to do that because, first of all, it's a privacy matter. The people that are talking about it are like the police report, all of that stuff is public record. So, of course, journalists are going to talk about it. You're not going to have no police come forward and say, yes, Michelle tried to commit suicide. No, they're not going to do that.
Okay, it's a question. I'm asking a question. I don't know.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Okay, so the next thing is, because I'm just thinking, like, everything that has happened, they wanted to bring Braxton family values back, and they was like, no, we is not coming back. And so she was talking about Real Housewives that was back last year and stuff like that. And then this year she come on, she be on all these people YouTubes and all this kind of stuff. And then she had this hair show. I don't know, can we pull up the ratings for the hair show? Because maybe the ratings won't good. And now so she come back with this other show, and but it's on WeTV, and she don't want to be on WeTV because she cussed WeTV out the last time. And I want to know who messed with her, because I mean, they try to talk about it and bring it out the last time, but their relationship with their brother just ain't right.
Oh gosh. Okay.
I mean, is it me?
It's not you. I mean, I'm not really into the Braxtons. I don't know. All I know is I'm praying for Tamar Braxton.
Well, we can pray.
Look, T, what else? What else we got, T?
You asked us to come here and talk about it. Let's talk about it. Can we talk? You said earlier, you said, can we talk? Can we talk, Michelle?
T.
Can we talk?
T is like another troll.
I'm not a troll.
Trying to like stretch when she knows things about to cut off. She's trying to stretch.
I might be doing that, but I ain't no troll.
No, I know you're not, T. I'm just messing with you. I don't know what the ratings are for the show. I really don't. Look, I don't know.
Because I mean, I was watching the show. It really was a retarded show. I mean, but I watched it. And then the episode that I did watch, the girl ended up dying in real life. They dedicated that show. I was like, what? Okay. So yeah. I'm just, and then with the K Michelle. Now, for real, if I had anything to like tear down my character the way that K Michelle tried to tear down her character and then turn around and the Brett confirmed what she said, then okay, I might would have took an extra pill that night.
Good night. a T Brown, because it's a little bit inappropriate to sit and say some of the things you say.
No, I'm not being funny. I'm not trying to be funny. I'm just saying, you don't never know when nobody's breaking point. But I'm just saying, for 2020, it's just like I sympathize, but then on the other hand, it's like I'm side-eyeing this stuff because David talking to the people on 911 like he's talking to Jake from State Farm. So I'm just like, what's happening?
Oh gosh, I don't
Is
know.
she depressed? I get it. Like
Nobody know what's going on with her. That's
you don't.
In any type of mental illness situation or any type of situation that has to do with suicide, nobody knows what's going on.
You don't. And I get it. I get it. I've been there, done did that. So I get it. But I'm just saying, like, okay, maybe the K Michelle stuff added to the issue. But he came and I mean, even you said you signed on the dude. She didn't come back and speak on what K Michelle said. He felt the need to come back and speak on what K Michelle said.
Okay.
So
okay, T.
It's just like a lot of
look, T. We done drag Tamar. I want to send positive energy to Tamar. I don't want to sit here and like dissect like what could have triggered her. That's not the important part. The important part is that she comes out of this okay. You know what I mean? Like I played the 911 call because I wanted to hear what her boyfriend had to say about it. And yeah, I am giving him the side eye because he was a little bit, over the top, and he did expose a little bit more information than he should have. As far as what's going on with her, I don't want to sit here and speculate about that, honestly.
Well, I'm just adding to what you added.
Okay.
So we still friends?
We good.
Okay.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Good night.
Good night. Y'all be pushing me. Y'all be pushing me. You said what I need. Hold on, what I need. You said she's really fragile. Exactly. You said I'm not coming back to Friday. I will be back before Friday. Y'all are so funny. Shout out to Sabrina for sending me a cash app. I appreciate you. Let me go into my YouTube and see and thank the people who have been sending me super chats all night that I wasn't looking at. Hold on. Let me go in here and look. We have come to the end of the show. I appreciate all of you in here. It was 2,000 some odd people in here. If you haven't already, please like this video. Liking is free. It doesn't cost a penny, and it helps me, push up in the algorithm. Thank you so much, Cirilla. Thank you, Supreme Nina. Thank you, Bun Brass, new member. Mr. 8207, new member. Venus Phillips, thank you so much for the super chat. Kimberly Blake, thank you. Nix Res, Venus Phillips, Glock Topics, and Venus Phillips again. It's the same people. Y'all are so nice. Shout out to my Patreons today. We had a great session, a great ride along and twerk session. I will be back before Friday, Nino. I promise I will. I'm not gonna not come on. I love talking to you guys. Yes, go ahead and like it. I don't think I have but like 100 likes. I can't even see. Thank you so much, Fair Christmas, Spontaneous Jay, Kendrick Moore. Thank you for this chat tonight. I'm almost finished with my sew-in. You better work. Somebody said, T, you need some NutriBurst. Not the NutriBurst, not from the white supremacists, man. Don't do it. Uncle said, love you, Michelle from Dallas, Texas. Yes, I only have 38 likes. You mean it was 2,000 people in here? Y'all couldn't even give me 100 likes. That hurts my feelings. But anyway, I don't care. Whatever the case. If y'all like it before you leave, I would appreciate you. You said 385 likes. Okay, Gina, thank you. 374, 385, somewhat 3 something. Give me at least 1,000. Come on, give me some likes before you leave. But I ain't gonna beg no more. Let me get my music together. Get my music together. And if you're not subscribed, go ahead and subscribe and click that notification bell so you can be notified of the next live stream. We talk about so many things. Today we talked about Tamar Braxton. The 911 call was released. It seemed kind of odd. People are saying that, the fiance, they're giving him a little side eye, but some people saying that you don't know how you're going to react. He was emotional. We talked about August Alsina and his Entanglement song featuring Rick Ross. Seemed to be a direct diss at Will Smith. I don't know. It just seems that way to me. We also talked a little bit about Kanye. It was an interesting live today. August Alsina seems to be like making cheating great again. That's my new slogan. Make cheating great again. Create an entanglement. We not celebrating bad marriages. Whew. Thank you so much, Curtis Bishop. Curtis said, let's get the 1,000 likes. We can get there. Make black blogging great again. Black blogs matter. I appreciate y'all. But anyway, you guys, thank you so much for tuning in. We're sending some positive energy to Tamar Braxton. We hope that she, comes out of this a little bit better than, she was before. We appreciate her and her talent. You say, are there any sane black celebrities? I don't know. I feel like you got to have some crazy in order to entertain some people. You know what I'm saying? But therein lies the problem. Thank you so much. Okay, them likes going up. 468. I see y'all. Great chat. I see y'all. How do you like? You go out and just click the thumbs up button. That's all you gotta do. I wait till it's over and come back and click it. Who cares? It don't matter when you click it, just click it. Shout out to all my people in the squad. I appreciate you guys. I really do. Put your aliens up before you leave. I appreciate each and every one of you. My music gonna leave before me. Hold on. My music can't leave before me. No. Oh, there you go. Hey, I did my little twerk today. Hey, if you missed it, you gotta sign up for Patreon to see it. I twerked because we made it to, originally I was supposed to twerk at 250 Patreons, but we made it to 570 something Patreons. And I'm like, where all the Patreons come from? Shout out to my Patreons putting their money where their mouth is. I appreciate each and every one of them and each and every one of you for watching this video. I will see you next time. Bye, you guys. ATLien.